My face feels and looks like it's on fire right now. Good evening everyone. Today's video is actually going to be a first impression on the Blaq peel off face mask that everyone has been talking about. Now, I've had this sitting in my drawer for at least the past 2 months, been wanting to film a first impressions on it, and I thought I would finally film it for you tonight. So, yes, here we go. Now, this is not really going to see how well the mask works. I really just want to test this to see if it is as painful as people say it is. So, that is my main objective for today, is really just to see if it's painful. You dry the cleansed area and apply the mask on desired areas, please avoiding eyebrows, eyes and lips, and peel off after 20 to 30 minutes. To achieve better results, apply a toner to tighten and cleanse the pores. Okay. Deep cleansing peel off mask removes dulling surface cells and impurities, while vitamins and plant extracts soften the skin to restore a youthful glow. Okay, so the information on the box is quite helpful, and this is what the actual product looks like. I have not opened it or anything. This was given to me as a gift, so I actually have no idea how much this retails. I will put it in the description box down below, and a little thing here to tell you how much it retails for, because I did not buy this. Someone gave this to me because they bought 2 of them and didn't like one of them, so I got this. So this has not been opened. So what I'm going to do is, before I have already washed and dried my face. I've not moisturized or anything. What I'm going to do is just wet this washcloth with hot water and really press it to my skin to open up my pores. Then I'm going to put the mask on and let it dry. Now I'm just going to concentrate the mask on my chin, my nose and the center of my forehead. I will put my hair back, of course, because that is really the areas of my skin that are the worst. Lately I have realized you don't need to be putting the same face mask on your whole face in order to achieve great results. I'm going to try and give you guys some sort of a close-up on my skin. Now this camera is obviously not very good, but I'm not really going to use this today. This first impression is really not to see how well this removes the blackheads and stuff. I'm just curious to see if it is painful. So I'm just going to go wet this and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and obviously the water is really hot on this, so I'm just going to let it cool a bit so it doesn't actually burn my face. I'm going to put my hair back. I found this disgusting yellow headband again, but I don't want to use my other one that like squashes my fringe because I did straighten my hair today and I don't want it to go all crinkly. So I'm going to look like an absolute idiot for the next bit. That's also why in my videos I like cut the top of my head off purposely. Also, because if I sit too far back you guys can't hear me. I did buy like an external microphone that will clip on my shirt. It has to arrive yet. I bought just a cheap one to see if it works. So when that arrives I obviously will test that out, and if it works then great. So I'm going to take the end that's not wet and just dry my face, because it says to use the mask on dry skin, so yeah. The water in this will also help me wipe it off my fingers. So I'm going to take the mask and squirt some out. Oh my god, it is black. It smells nice. If you have sensitive skin, you might not like your skin might not like this. It might be too perfumed, but it does smell nice. To avoid your eyebrows, but mine are so bad it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going on this bit to leave like a thicker layer on the corner there, so I can peel it. There we go. So it says to leave on for 20 to 30 minutes and then peel it off. So that is what I am going to do. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to, I don't know, clean up my room. I was going to wash my makeup brushes, so I might do that. It does wipe off my finger very easy, so if for some reason this doesn't come off and I do have to end up washing it off, I feel like it might come off easy. But it was kind of like a gel almost. It does feel really like cooling as well. Vitamins and plant extracts soften the skin to restore a youthful glow. If I like this, I will buy it, because I always need to try and find something that will remove all the crap out of my nose in particular. And this packaging is sturdy enough. I reckon you could travel with it. It wouldn't like fall apart, wouldn't break. And it's like sturdy, like it's a sturdy squeeze tube. So now I look really weird, so I'm going to go and, you know, do my activities, and I'll be back in half an hour. I forgot to say the time is 8:10, so at around 8:40 I will go in my room, into my bathroom. Actually, around 8:40 I'll come back and try and peel it off. Okay, so it's been half an hour. I have washed my makeup brushes, and that's about it. They're just sitting there because when I go to bed I'll lay them out on my desk here. So it is the moment of truth. I'm going to start on my chin and then do the rest of my face. Now it has fully set, like, because it was so shiny I wasn't sure if it had. I'm just making sure it has all set, so I don't, yeah, there we go, cool. So I'm going to start with a bit here I made a bit thicker. See if I can peel it. It honestly just feels like my skin, like almost no difference. Okay, I can see on the back of it, you guys won't be able to see, but I can see where it's pulled all the stuff out of my nose. Wow, I actually had more bits in my forehead here than I did on my nose. I thought my nose was the bad part. Whoop. Okay, my skin feels super soft and smooth where the mask was compared to like my normal skin, or my skin like over here where it wasn't. So far I like it. The skin on my nose is burning ever so slightly, but it's just the fact I peeled it off, so I'm just going to use the water to like wipe the rest of it off. So there, you can see it is dissolving easy, like coming off easy with like a wet cloth. So if for some reason you can't pull it off, it does dissolve. So that is a very clean face mask. Like, I like the fact it's one I really don't have to wash off. My skin looks really nice, like it looks extra shiny, like I actually look a bit oily, which it's not. I don't feel like I have any extra residue on my nose. It just feels so smooth, like, oh my god. How my makeup goes over my nose now, because the past couple of weeks it's been looking really dry on my nose, considering I have very oily skin. It's been looking very like thick and almost like, you know, when it goes so dry it almost looks like you can see every single skin cell. That's what my face has been looking like lately. But that is actually really good. I'm going to have a look in the close-up part of my mirror. It's even cleaned up around the sides of my nose. I get really bad stuff on the inside of my nose. Okay, I think next time on this side I need to put it a bit lower. I know I didn't on that part. I didn't put too much on this side over here, so I think I need to do that again. But honestly, I think maybe one more use over my nose and all but crap will come out. I'm going to apply some moisturizer, like normal. Just my Clean and Clear one. I use this all the time. That's like my 5th bottle. It just goes with every cleanser I use and it works well. So I can see this face mask being a win. Next time I'm going to try it on my whole face, but for now that was really good. What I'm actually going to do now is go and wet that washcloth again and just sit it over my eyes. If you are someone who suffers from very clogged eyes, or you get those styes, which is like the pimples on your waterline, get a normal washcloth and soak it in hot water. Like, don't boil water, just hot water straight out of the tap. Wring it out till it's not dripping, and like fold it and place it over your eyes and wait till it goes cold. Obviously don't put it on your face if it's too hot for you to be able to stand, but put it on your face and wait for it to go cold, and like just lay there with the cloth over your eyes, and like it just draws the impurities out of your eyes. I was told that trick by a optometrist a few years ago, because I used to get styes so bad. It got to the point one day where I had so many on my eyes I literally could not even see, so I had to stay home from school, obviously. And I think I'm getting one on my lower lash line here. Okay, so apologies if you can hear my grandmother's TV next door. She has to listen to it very loud. But it is a few days later since I have done the initial first impression on the face mask, and I'm actually going to do a full face mask today and see if that hurts. So I'm going to use the same mask, and I'm going to put my hair back, and I'm going to apply this to my whole face. And today I have not warmed up my skin or opened my pores. I have washed my face with my charcoal cleanser and have just dried it, so I haven't put moisturizer on, and I washed my face about 10-15 minutes ago. I was still in the bath, but I'm going to apply this to my face. Okay, so the full face mask is on, and the only gripe I really have is that because it is so thick and gel-like, you do use quite a bit. I'm thinking of buying one of those face mask brushes, because it is 7:45, so at 8:15, at 8:15, I will come back to peel this off. It's feeling really cooling right now. It's not real tight. I didn't notice it feeling so tight last week on my T-zone. It wasn't until I went to peel it off, but the whole half hour, like, I was washing my makeup brushes, and then I came in here and sat down and was continuing to edit a video, so I didn't speak. So this should be interesting. But yeah, I'll come back later to peel it off. Okay, so it is kind of hard to talk, but it has been half an hour and I'm obviously going to peel it off. And honestly, it doesn't feel that much different to my skin, like on my face. Like, say, my Aldi Purifying face mask goes really lumpy and like literally rock hard, but there's not much of a difference between the feeling of this mask and my skin. Like, if you rub your hands over it, it just feels like my skin, but a tad drier, if that makes sense. I'm going to start with the top of my forehead. Okay, yeah, that did hurt. Nowhere near as much as what I thought it would. Like, yeah, when it was pulling off on the very high points of my cheeks here, my eyes sort of teared up the tiniest bit. But really, that is not painful. I don't get all these people who say it is. Now I can see why they say don't put it in your eyebrows. It gets stuck. My face feels and looks like it's on fire right now. Anyway, so I have completed my skincare. I ended up just getting some pure tea tree oil on a couple of Q-tips and just wiping it like basically all over my face, but like concentrating it on all my scars and that, because all my scars and everything are flared up as well. Not because of this mask, but just the past few days it's all been flared up. Even in areas where I didn't use the mask the other day, and it flared up before I used this the other day, so it wasn't this mask. Now my skin just feels so good, like it feels so smooth It's amazing. I need to stop actually touching my face. That is probably why I'm breaking out. The mask was a little bit too strong for my face here, so if I do use it in the future, I think I will try and avoid that. You can see kind of the patches where it was a little bit too strong. My skin feels real burning right there, so I don't think I will put the mask there if I use it all over my face. But really, unless I have a real bad texture problem on my whole skin again, I think I will just use it in spot areas, so on my chin, over my actual nose, and down here, and on the center of my forehead. I don't think I will use this all over my face. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please subscribe. Also, throughout the back half of this video, if you could hear any humming, I have a fish tank over there with a filter in it, so I'm sorry if that's annoying. I have purchased a external microphone that will clip onto my shirt, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that arrives soon. It says it's not supposed to arrive till mid-October, but it's only coming from Sydney, which is like 2.5 hours away. But last time I ordered something from eBay, it arrived here in like a week, so I'm crossing my fingers hoping it arrives soon. But yes, thank you for watching, everyone. Please subscribe, check out the description box for all other information I would like you to know, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.